Good evening. I wonder when we're gonna get to hear that really emotional music, you know, which is in this game. I don't remember what it's called. Actually, I think it's called... yeah. Unwavering. It's Unwavering Emotions, but I didn't know if it was gonna be called Feelings or Emotions. I thought Emotions first, and I changed it to Feelings, but nah, it was Emotions. Unwavering Emotions. Wonder when we're gonna get to hear that one. Okay, so it's time for Victory Road, I think. What is this? Wait, what is this? What? I think it's time for Victory Road. Already. Route 7. Route 7. Okay, I guess I'll check it out. Or whatever, I'm just overthinking which Pokemon to deposit. Route 7, you say? This route. Route 7. Whoa! Whoa! Why did it take a while for the rain to start? Well, that's cool. Ah, maybe there's something at the top of the tower. Oh god, this is gonna be annoying to get through. Yeah, my brother just returned home from, like, the confirmation thingy. Or whatever. There's, like, this thing called confirmation in Christianity. But I believe it has a, Wikipedia page here. Confirmation. Sealing of Christianity created in baptism. Those being confirmed are known as confirmants. Huh. Confirmation. Yes, sealing of Christianity created in baptism. I see. Yeah. And... Isn't that how The Godfather Part 2 starts? Yeah, it's his first communion. Oh, and that's before the confirmation in the Catholic Church. Yeah. First communion is the scene at the start of The Godfather Part 2. Well, not the absolute start, but like after the flashback, which is the actual start. But like the first thing that happens in present time in The Godfather Part 2. Okay, so maybe I should run and like listen to some better music while I read about this. Okay, I can't really make sense of anything that it says here. Let me go to, because I'm looking on the Swedish page now, and it has a bit, has some information about the Swedish church. Wait, what? It assumes that the confirmand is baptized, and if they're not baptized, the baptism can take place under the confirmation time. That is really weird. Does that actually happen? Like getting baptized as like a teenager? Huh? Okay, I'm confused here. Like, what is this in English? Like, a statement from the confirmands themselves? What? Like, what would you say? What is there to say? Like a presentation of your own, like, you make yourself, like, what? What would you say? So that's apparently the one of the parts of the confirmation. And then a prayer for the Holy Spirit's guidance under or during whatever this is. What is this? What? Laying on of hands. This is ridiculous. For God to confirm the baptism. And a public announcement about the personal belief. The confirming their baptism, and a broadcast which strengthens the confirmation's role as passage rite of passage, as a folk. The fuck does this even mean? I'm trying to translate from Swedish to English and it's really difficult. The people's rite of passage, as a rite of passage of the people, where it is the creators and baptisms. What? Creations and baptisms God who confirms the baptism. Huh? What? It says that it was 24% in 2017. Are you serious? It felt like a lot more back then. It felt like a lot more than 24% when I was in school, but maybe that's because of, maybe it's a local thing for me. Maybe in my area people do the confirmation more than other parts of the country. I don't know. Yeah, so confirmation education, the year you become 14 years old. And that's why it all happened in, when they were 15 years old, because I didn't really know when that stuff happened. Yeah, it did seem to be sometime when they were 15, because they were wearing all these these white robes, and everyone was posting it on Instagram. It was ridiculous. But okay, there is no age limit, and adults can be confirmed, of course. At the earliest, the year the confirmand becomes 15 years old, but there are exceptions. There have been exceptions. And there's also sign language confirmation, of course. It says Allah. Like Allah. From French. Why are you putting French into Swedish, a Swedish Wikipedia article? What is wrong with you? In the style or manner of is what Allah means, apparently. Man, I always see this a la carte thing. A la carte. is everywhere. Like, people always say that. Like, I mean, what the fuck does that even mean? I mean, supposedly it's supposed to mean ordering individual dishes from a menu in a restaurant, as opposed to table d'hôte, table d'hôte. Dost. The host. The host. Where multi-course meals with only a few choices are charged at a fixed total price. So in other words, like, almost like every single restaurant I've ever been to has been a la carte. I've never... When have I ever been to a table d'hôte? I can't really remember ever being at a table d'hôte. Well, yeah, I do remember, but, well, barely. I can't really think of it very easily. I mean, table d'hôte fucking sucks. Because it's usually trash, the food. I'm a picky eater, you know. So if it's table d'hôte, it's probably bad, because, like, it's probably something like some fucking steak or something, or some fish, something like that, and a bunch of vegetables. Anyway, let's get back. Yeah, so it just, yeah. Let's get back. Ibland utomlands, alla språkresa. So in other words, I'm back from dinner. Arg, I'm Fendus, the frenzied sugar addict. I'm not satisfied with just dinner. I also I also drank a can of Pepsi when I got home from school. You know, along with my grilled cheese sandwich when I was watching Gary and Riva. Because that's something I do daily these days. Pepsi, and then still that, you know, that wasn't enough, so I drank, you know, some tea, and I mean, that's not enough either. And after dinner I'm here and I'm like, this is not enough, I want more sugar. I mean, the tea didn't have any sugar, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm trying to, by consuming food, I'm trying to make myself happy. And it doesn't work. At least not at the, you know, quantities, you know, since I'm skipping it pretty much, except for the Pepsi. I mean, I don't even have anything. I mean, I could make some chocolate chip cookie dough if I really wanted to. I would have to make it. I could make it like on Friday or a Saturday or Sunday. And I could just wait and then make it someday or something like that. But you know what Vegan Gains said? There's no escape. Food won't let you escape from the suffering that life is. And you know, I've been talking about Buddha lately. I have a Buddha statue sitting right over there. Yeah, there's no escape in the form of that, like, for instance, food. Okay, so... I did this funny thing on Twitter. There was this chain of pictures, like, without downloading new pics. Or without downloading new pics, reply with a video/pic of what it looks like dating you. And so people are posting, you know, like, more funny stuff. Mostly, like, I don't know. Or, you know, like, more humor stuff. There's this one picture here of two dogs. Imagine if Americans switched from pounds to kilograms overnight, and the other dog says there would be mass confusion. And then there's some picture of a toilet bong, for some reason. And, I don't know, people have posted random stuff. Whoa, it's really close, it's gonna crash into us. Someone is in a helicopter. It's apparently gonna crash into them or something. Well, so what I did, I took this picture. I didn't take this picture, someone else took this picture. Because this is when I was dating someone on the internet. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like, it was only like 5 days. It was incredibly stupid, but it did happen. So I took a more literal approach to this prompt. Because this is literally what it looks like dating me. Because it's a picture of, yeah, you know, on the screen. You can see Discord here, and you see my face cam. Okay, so back to the confirmation. I mean, I've pretty much already said it. Or there's, like, I've already gone over it all, pretty much. Okay, so pretty much I never went to one of these, like, confirmation education thingies. And for some reason there's a link on the Swedish confirmation Wikipedia page. When it says konfirmationsundervisning, confirmation education, when you click on it, it just leads right back to the page you're already on, confirmation. That's really weird. Is that a thing on Wikipedia? Like, it just links back to the page you're on. What the fuck is that? Okay. Yeah, so I never remember them asking me for, I never went to one of these confirmation education things. I don't ever remember them even asking. I don't remember getting an invitation. I said when this was all going down, so I was like 14 years old. Wait, what would I have been? No, I would have been, yeah, I would have been 14 years old. And I remember saying, I'd rather be a Jew than a Christian. Just a funny little thing. I mean, I don't even agree with it anymore. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess it's funnier to be a Jew than a Christian, like, in the sense of, like, what's more quirky? I pretty much, I don't even know why. Well, this is just to get on my usual, well, I don't ever talk about this anyway, but it's just, I think religion is a load of baloney. I think I'm an anti-theist. I think no one should be religious. I can't really explain that very well. Like, I'm not good at debate, to be honest. I can't really explain why it's unreasonable to think God exists. Like, I mean, I can just say vague things like, you know, if you think something exists, well, you have to have, like, evidence for that, and there's no evidence of God. I mean, that's all I can say. And I mean, I don't even know if, like, that's a very surface level thing, and it, I don't even know if it applies here. I mean, they say that religion is more of a metaphysical thing rather than like an empirical. Like, it's more of an ontological question than an epistemological question. Or how would you put this? It's more like metaphysical than empirical, I guess. But then again, I mean, I've read a book about metaphysics and I hated it. It just felt like a bunch of semantic dribble. And they addressed that point of view. They addressed my point of view in the final chapter. Obviously, the authors disagree with me. Can I use an escape? What? Okay, but it looks like the bell didn't do anything, did it? I just figured maybe the bell would fix the storm. Anti-theist is a great word. I should have started using it earlier. Anti-theist is more of like, it's more specific than atheist, and like it doesn't have this weird. These terms have such weird like definitions, and people use different definitions of these. Atheism is, yeah. So like, you can see it on Wikipedia right here. Atheism is, in the broadest sense, an absence of belief in the existence of deities. Less broadly, atheism is a rejection. Okay, so the first one, that means just like anyone, like, let's say there's like someone who has never heard of let's say there's like a group of indigenous people somewhere. This would like never happen because humans tend to be religious. Maybe it does exist somewhere in the world though, like some people who have just never, yeah, there might be some people. Yeah, let's say like there's some people, like some parents who know about religion, but they've raised their children in some faraway land somewhere, and like the children don't know, like have never heard of anyone saying like claiming the existence of deities, and and they never thought of it either. Then in the broadest sense you can describe these people, these children, or like, you know, not the parents but the children, as atheists. Less broadly, atheism is a rejection of the belief that any deities exist, which, I mean, rejection sounds more like an active choice, which means the people whom I just described would not be atheists in this definition. But this definition does describe me, because I've consciously rejected the belief that any deities exist. And in an even narrower sense, atheism is specifically the position that there are no deities, which is kind of indefensible. like, it's quite unreasonable. So I would say, like, I don't know if anyone, maybe some people are that, but I feel like this very narrow sense, people use this as the definition of atheist, and I swear, the vast majority of atheists are not this. They don't have the position that there are no deities. They simply reject the belief that any deities exist. There's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. In the former, or I don't even know which one is the former, which is the latter, yeah, so you know how burden of proof is on the one making the claim. That means that a rejection of the belief that any deities exist, that is simply someone saying, deities exist, and the atheist says, what? Prove it. I reject that statement that deities exist. I reject that statement. That's what the atheist is in this sense. In the even narrower sense, atheism is specifically positioned that there are no deities, which is this other scenario. It's the atheist saying, no deities exist. And someone says, whoa, what? Prove it. So now the atheist is the one with the statement, whereas previously there was some other person with the statement. The narrower sense is an atheist making a statement, whereas the less narrow definition is simply an atheist rejecting someone else's statement. Although I feel like there is an exception to this whole like burden of proof thing, which people might get hung up on and like misapply the rule. And that is when you're talking about morality, and I say incest is not morally wrong. I don't think I have to say anything in that case, because I think that actions are not morally wrong by default. That is the default position. And the burden of proof is on someone who's saying that it is morally wrong. Now, I can't really explain this, why it's like that. I swear Bono has said something like this. Like, all of this I got from Bono. I used to watch Bono when I was 14 years old, and that's how I understood. That's how I realized how debate works, kind of. Like, I can't explain that. I mean, so even though it seems like I'm making a statement there, I am simply saying that I reject. By saying that something is not morally wrong, you're simply rejecting the statement that it is morally wrong. And I mean, actions are not morally wrong by default. By default, actions are not morally wrong. I can't explain that. And I haven't heard, like, I mean, I swear Bono has said this. Probably if I go and listen to his debate with no bullshit about incest, I could probably find the point where he says this. But I haven't heard anyone else say this except Bono. I can't find anyone else saying this on the internet. I mean, maybe that's just because I haven't searched well enough. But I feel very alone. And it's like no one understands me. I'm sick of it. I'm also sick of this whole thing where if I say that morality is subjective, people be like, ha, checkmate, look, you're trying to debate morality, but you think morality is subjective. That's a contradiction. But it's not. I can't explain this very well. I mean, look, things can be discussed even if they're subjective, because you can still, like, you can bring forth points, and then maybe someone else thinks, oh yeah, although it's subjective, your way of handling things is actually preferable, subjectively still, but it's preferable. I agree with you now. I see now that your system makes more sense, although subjectively, and now I'm adopting it. This is not a contradiction. And to say that, like, well, how can you be all like, oh, something is morally wrong, but you think it's subjective, so how can your morality be any better than anyone else's? And I fucking hate these people who say this to me. I mean, maybe it's my fault because I can't explain it. And everyone fucking says if you can't explain it, you don't know well enough. Fuck you! I do understand this. I do. I just can't explain it. Like, because it's still subjective, and that's fine. I mean, because I feel that it's subjectively better, in my opinion, and like, if other people can agree with me, then that means I can have changes in society. Because we can still, like, it's still subjective, but we can make things which we can make moral systems which we like better, which we prefer. There's nothing contradictory about that. I can't explain this. It feels like I'm just going in circles. But I just can't explain it, but it's true. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of trying to explain myself all the time. I wish everyone just understood me. Fucking hell. I can't explain this. Acknowledging that morality is subjective doesn't mean that you can't... That doesn't mean that you have to think according to your opinion that every moral system is equal. It doesn't mean that you have to... Doesn't mean that you have to treat every moral system the same. I can't explain this. Maybe I'll try Googling this to see if anyone else has explained this well. But I don't know. I mean, even my position is kind of rare. I mean, it seems like, I think it's the majority of people who think that morality is objective, which is retarded. That's not to say that, well, there is still a decent amount of people who think that morality is subjective. But I don't know if anyone has explained this well enough. I mean, fuck, Zidnaf always talks about how he reads so much. I don't even know how he finds the stuff he reads. Like, how do you find this stuff, Zidnaf? How do I do this? I don't know how to do this. All I have is weird offshoot, like, articles and Wikipedia articles. I mean, that's all I have. I mean, man, France is awesome though. It's a pretty big portion of France is atheist. This is just a, and of course my country, Sweden, is good in that regard too. It says on Wikipedia that France is 40% and Sweden 34%. Yeah, whatever. So, but I can't explain this with the morality subjective. I can't explain it, but I know it's right. I swear it's right. I swear it's right. Well, if this is such a common like attempt at a counter argument, maybe if I just Google morality is subjective, maybe someone has tackled these counter arguments well. I can't explain it. I can't explain it without it sounding like I'm going in circles. Like, you don't have to equate moral systems just because they're subjective. Obviously. Isn't that obvious? I could still want a certain type of conduct. And I think I have good reasons for it too, and maybe other people can agree. You know? Maybe people can change their minds upon seeing what reasons I have. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, maybe I give up on that for now. I'll just say that, like, anti-theist gets more to the point, where, like, people can really understand, like, how you feel about religion. Like, atheism, like, doesn't really say that you're against religion. Just that you don't have it. But anti-theist gets right to the point. We have some good quotes here. No God and no religion can survive ridicule. No political church, no nobility, no royalty or other fraud can face ridicule in a fair field and live. Mark Twain. I'm not even an atheist so much as I am an anti-theist. I not only maintain that all religions are versions of the same untruth, but I hold that the influence of churches and the effect of religious belief is positively harmful. Christopher Hitchens. Oh, and I hate the term agnostic. Whenever I think of the term agnosticism, I think of Nintendo Capri Sun. Or Destiny. Agnosticism is the view that the existence of God, or of the divine, or the supernatural is unknown, or unknowable. Which, to me, seems weird. It seems like a really weird statement. I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Unknowable. Why would it be unknowable? Maybe it's true, though. Yeah, so of course people try to compare agnostics and atheists. I feel like calling yourself agnostic is just pretentious. But whatever. I mean, I fucking hate these terms. I feel like I don't like either of these terms. So I just go for anti-theist. It kind of feels like a term with less, like, bullshit around it. Yeah, I don't like the juxtaposition of these because, like, the way they describe atheists, it's like, well, if you are defining atheists this way, then you have to acknowledge that, like, the vast majority of people who call themselves atheists aren't. You have to be saying that they're misusing the word then. If you're going by these definitions, you just have to say that, oh, everyone is using the words wrong. So does the bell not work? Look, I can't explain myself. I can't explain why morality being subjective doesn't... why that doesn't invalidate debate over moral systems. Like, morality debates can still exist even if morality is subjective. I can't explain that. In fact, I can't even explain very well why morality is subjective. I mean, I kind of can, but it's like a very tired debate. And maybe I wouldn't be able to very well. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to very well. Yeah, I'd pretty much just be going in circles again. It's like... I mean, obviously, because, like, I can prove... Like, oh, the rock falls. But you can't prove... the rock should fall onto the head of Donald Trump. That's not a fact anymore. That's an opinion. It's not at all the same thing. Fuck these goddamn Spiro. Nothing else. Weird reference to my I suck Pokemon Fire Red video. That video was so weird. I don't know what I was saying. I said like, nothing else. Like, it sounded like I said nothing else in some weird English like some weird like some weird British accent. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. That's just how I remember it. What the fuck? What? Catch cold? You mean catch a cold? Because that's a myth. That's not how colds work. I fucking hate when... like, this is a common thing in Japanese media. Like, catch a cold if you get cold. Or something like that. It's a really annoying myth. Perpetuated so much. And then there's also like, oh, they go to a cold climate and then they start sneezing. Like, I googled that and it's... okay, so it seemed to be kind of true. Maybe. I don't know though. That seemed like a myth to me too. That happens in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, Bridge to the Turnabout, Case 5. Bridge to the Turnabout. Bridge to the Turnabout. Soup? What kind of soup? It's probably gonna be fucking disgusting. The only soup I like is, you know, spicy ramen, which I had the other day, and my favorite food. It's the best. Oh, it's thunderous. Ridiculous. Nah, fuck this shit. This is disgusting. Healthy vegetables? That's not delicious. Bullshit. I'm a picky eater, as I was saying earlier. The heavy rain is ruining the crops I've worked so hard to raise. What a troublesome So what you're telling me is to... well, maybe I can go find it. Oh. Whoa, that's it. Hey, come back! Wait, is the storm over? Is it glitching again? What happened? It is the evening. Okay, I'm sick of this talk about, like, yeah, what I was talking about thus far. Like, I can't explain my reasoning anyway, like, I'm sick of it. I feel so incompetent. Like, I was Googling today that I'm not good at anything. And they said, no, that's not true. You are good at some things. Maybe it's just, like, more difficult to tell because it's, like, more subtle. Okay. Sure, I guess. Yeah. I already talked to those two. Whoa, 3 Pokeballs. Speaking of colds, there's this line from Yuri Yuri where Kyoko where Kyoko says Toshi no Kyoko has fully recovered, which was on my mind for like years, I think, because it's a memorable line. But I don't remember, like, I rewatched Yuri Yuri recently. I was looking for that line and I found it. I don't remember which season it was in, though. I've just, like, gone through season 1 and 2. Kyoko was sick in season 2, but I don't think she said it. Kyoko gets sick again in season 3, I think. So I think that's where she said it. Because, like, she was also talking about her dream in which she lost her teeth, so that's kind of like a fever dream, I guess. So maybe that's where it happened, you know, in season 3. My Yuri Yuri blog post. I'd better get on that, back on that. I guess. I don't know. Fuck, I gotta go to the optician tomorrow. I have fucking religion class tomorrow. I have religion. Well, it's not even. I don't know. I'm just nervous, social anxiety. Fuck it. Oh! Oh, I got lucky there. Real lucky. But we do have an end though. Death. Huh? So it wasn't on the last tile. It was like the third to last. It was the second to last. third till... I don't know where it was. Not again. I was gonna switch out microgram. I'm kinda tired. 3 Pokemon this time too. Dude, microgram is too overleveled. Like, or Daedamon is the one who's terribly underleveled right now. Oh, hell yeah, that worked so well. Strategy. Oh shit, fuck. Just pressing the number pad. Pedal dance, pedal dance, pedal dance. I welcome you to my pedal dance, pedal dance, pedal dance. I don't know what that I welcome you comes from. I think I just like associated, like, I think someone wrote lyrics for the spider dance piece of music in Undertale. So that's what I think of spider dance when I hear, you know, pedal dance. Huh? That sucks. This really sucks. Oh. Hell yeah. I don't know if this is gonna be super effective though. No, but it did enough damage. I don't know what type Excelgor is. Maybe like Bug Steel. It's pure bug. But Carablast evolves into a Bug Steel Pokemon, Escavalier. Huh? Okay, so the X sends you all the way back. And this thing sends you just one step back. Dun, 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 dun. I sang that wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Arg, I am a frenzied sugar addict. I don't know what to do. Maybe I just need to go to sleep when I feel like this. But don't I feel like this in school too? God damn, I have to go to the optician tomorrow and religion class. Now it's raining here. It's raining somewhere else. Not. I forget. Well, actually, I don't even... Maybe keeping mass production Evangelion is fine, actually. Who's the other one? My Daedamon the Mienfu. I don't need it. Yeah. So never mind. I can keep the mass production Evangelion in the party. It might become farther and farther to bike back to the city. I certainly don't have a need to have Deadman, the Mienfu in my party just yet. Around here, you know that I was talking about the foster family, the family fostered the Philippines video I watched in school. Like I was rewatching part of that today, and like I don't even remember if I talked about this, how that guy, like one of the people there, you know, being interviewed in the prostitution segment was like, don't put this on the TV. I'm dead, man. If my wife sees this. Laughing after all three of those things he said. Yeah. It's just quite a memorable quote. And yeah, I thought of it because Deadman. That's like my usernames I give to all my Pokemon here. Deadman. You know, the Ace Attorney character. But that consumed PP, right? Is dive physical? So light screen wouldn't help. Whoa, it did like a flap. Huh. That's kind of interesting. But nah. Maybe I should have kept it. Maybe I should have learned to just have fun with it. I'm tired, I don't know what to do. Man, I'm tired. Stop, Gabriel! Oh, we're gonna have a battle? But I don't have my 6th party member. Heh! Whoa! Ah, I was right. Oh well, thank God I didn't get to have. I didn't think to turn off battle animation just yet. can have it for this epic battle with Charon. Although it won't be completely epic because I have mass production Evangelion with me. So it's kind of unfair. Okay, so... Yeah. Oh, really? So is this the rival battle music? Hold on, is Leopard dark type? He is. The cruel Pokémon. Cruel Pokémon. Frick, I don't have Mienfu with me. This sucks. Wait a minute, but I still have Microgram. With the Wake Up Slap. Wake Up Slap doesn't even do that much more than Swift. Only like 10 more, right? And Tails, what about Tail Slap? Let's look at Tail Slap. How much average power did it have? Average 79.2 multiplied by 1.5. Yeah, that's 120. Yeah, that's way stronger than Wake Up Slap, so I shouldn't be doing this, but, well, hey, it's more reliable anyway. So, sure, whatever. It's more reliable than Wake Up Slap, because Wake Up Slap might only hit twice or like thrice, and then it doesn't have that much power, does it? I don't know, how many times is it? Like, how much power does it have? Okay, so... and each one has 25, which means... But that's not all. Well, I'm just like looking at it to see what it's up, what's up, like. Like if it hits 3 times, that's 75 multiplied by 1.5, which equals 112.5, which is more than 100. So yeah, it's only if it hits twice. But I mean, the probabilities are not equally distributed. Well, and even then, you know, there's still a probability of it hitting only twice, which is nothing to scoff at when you're trying to be reliable. So you don't hit twice there. C. Okay, I'm gonna be risky. If only Daedman the Litwick were still alive. What do I do? Well, I could also try some sleep hacks with Aver the Second. Well, I don't even know if they work in this generation because of it being grass. Sleep powder. Oh. Well, let's make it as challenging as possible, I guess. Wait a minute, Leaf Blade is physical, isn't it? I thought it was special. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I think it's special. It's physical. Frick. Wait, that wasn't even useful. Now I'm gonna... What am I doing? I'm losing. But that's okay, because, like, I want to have Mienfoo with me. I might actually lose now, and I'm like... just let me lose and let me have Mienfoo with me. Like, I hate how prepared you are for these battles, because if you have, like, HM slaves on you. Like, you're not completely prepared. I wish they'd like give you time to prepare, you know, heal all your Pokemon, take some from the PC if you need to. I'm totally gonna beat him if I just have better strategy. Well, maybe not. Well, but it went really badly this time, you see. What? Let me at least use Pin Missile once. Like, because I never use it. That does nothing! What? How much power does it have? Like 4? Wow, it really only has 14 power in this generation. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why did they make this move so weak? Shouldn't it be equivalent to Tail Slap? It's like the bug equivalent of Tail Slap. You win. You win. But I wasn't even prepared. Oh, thank you, thank you. Good luck and take care, you said. You don't usually say that, do you? So what was the first Pokemon? The first Pokemon was... what was it? It was the bird. Wasn't it? Yeah. What do I have against bird Pokemon? That's a horrible reference to Pokemon Golder. I have nothing to defeat. Bird. Z. So let's have a proper battle this time. Charon. I'll do my best this time. Because I have my Pokemon. What happens if you say no there? I dare not. Well, I didn't have time to react. I didn't think about it. 4 Pokemon. This should be easy. Somehow it wasn't. Huh, what's that? A 2-turn move? Should have used Swift. But you never know with these NPCs, they might use hyper potions. Okay, now Superior comes. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, so it only hit twice? Did it even say that? I don't think it said. Simipour. So I only got through one of the Pokemon, seriously, and I lost? Ugh. Maybe I can get some of that water absorbing here. Hell yeah! I was thinking there for a second, what does Leer even do? Does it lower your attack or your defense? Yeah, it lowers your defense. I see. Oh, there was also Leopard. He's going for a different order this time. I'm already stuck in Petal Dance, you retard. I love the move Petal Dance, it's so reckless. So much easier this time, somehow. You didn't have to do that. It's just a little bike ride to the Pokemon Center. You shouldn't have. Items. Healing items are not free. Right now there's no way I can compete with you, Gabriel. Oh, thank you. Just right after I described how I love Petal Dance because it's so reckless. Yeah. I know what you mean. Whoa, it's a fucking Buffalant. I hate this Pokemon. Well, I don't. I guess it's necessary. They didn't have a Buffalo Pokemon, did they? What's Taurus then? Taurus is a bull, right? A bull and a buffalo both start with a B in English, but it's tjur and I don't know what buffalo is in Swedish. Buffalo? Oh, it is called Buffel. It is actually called Buffel. Alright. What's Taurus? Wait, I just said it. Bull, right? Yeah, it's a bull. Taurus. Latin for bull. Oh, and apparently Taurus is Greek for bull. It's an adult male of domesticated cattle or oxen, whatever that is. Wait, oxen is just... An ox is just an adult castrated male of cattle. Oh, and the bull is one that is uncastrated, of course. Okay, thank you, Wiktionary, for specifying that. In a fucking side note thingy, like, you could have just made a better definition up top. To blow, swell up. Why is that describing bull? I don't know. Oxen. Apparently meant bull in Proto-Indo-European, apparently. Ugwusen, inseminator, from wegu, to moisten, make wet. Oh wow. Alternatively borrowed from Proto-Kartvelian usks, or usk, maybe. Sacrificial bull with metathesis. Oh, as in, if it's an X as in X, then it might be usks, which becomes ux. You know, that's metathesis. Or a wonderwort, whence also Proto-Turkic akır. Ox bull. A loan word that has spread to many different languages, often through trade. What's Proto-Kartvelian? I've never heard of it. The linguistic reconstruction of the common ancestor of the Kartvelian languages, spoken by the ancestors of the modern Kartvelian peoples. And Kartvelian, and those are primarily in Georgia. I don't know. Yeah, Buffalont. However, the horns more closely resemble those of the African buffalo, or Bison latifrons, extinct species of bison that lived in North America during the Pleistocene epoch, ranging from Alaska to Mexico. The largest and heaviest ever to live in North America. Yeah, those horns are indeed huge. Very huge. Incredibly huge. Can you believe it? Of course, I'm not showing you, which maybe I should be. Here is an African buffalo, and here is the bison latifrance. What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, pressing F1 takes you here. Yeah, I don't like Buffalant. I'm not a fan of the design. Oh my god, it's Rufflet. Holy frick. It's fucking Rufflet. I'm playing Pokemon White. Rufflet isn't in Pokemon Black. This is the American bird. It's the bald eagle Pokemon. And has an indigenous American plume. On its head. And for some reason it's 100% male. Why? Wait, what? So the bald eagle is found in North America. And it's North American, and it says that Braviary may be based on the bald eagle, specifically of the African fish eagle with which it shares its colors. But the African fish eagle is African, not American. Yeah, they are related, but they occur on different continents. I guess the colors are kind of similar? Or, yeah, I guess the colors are right. Or, the colors are kind of colorful, aren't they? That is kind of a red, isn't it? And that's kind of a blue, isn't it? Or maybe not. Huh. I don't know if you can call that a blue, but... and its personality traits appear to be based on American stereotypes. Huh, yeah. These sure are stereotypes of Americans. There's a Wikipedia article about stereotypes of Americans. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here, I think. Yeah, so... Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. Well, okay, I don't recommend... Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't recommend battling me then, but hey. Whatever. Yeah, well, you know what they say. It's not about winning, it's about having fun, regardless of whether you win or lose. So, yeah, they even say that about video games. You know, more, you know, more optimistic people, I guess. Well, you know, that was like one of the characters in one of the I Just Want to Be Cool videos, the one called Diablo Dump, I think, if I remember correctly, it was that video, I think. Goodbye.